Hello guys, my name is Victor and welcome to 316 Wrestling. Today we are here to talk about WrestleMania 33. First of all, let me apologize if my English is not the best because English is not my first language. So if I make some mistakes in terms of language, I'm really sorry, but I'm trying to do my best. So I'm going to make my predictions for the matches. So if you don't agree with me, tell me in the comments down below and tell me why you don't agree with me. So let's start with the pre-show. First match is for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. It's a six-pack challenge with Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Natalia, Mickie James, Carmella, and Naomi. So I think since Naomi came back from injury and she didn't actually lost the title, she might win it. Not entirely sure. Another option might be Alexa Bliss retaining, but something happens in the match that sets off a feud with some of those girls. So yeah, maybe Naomi, but 50-50 between Naomi and Alexa. So next match is a singles match for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. So in this match we have Neville, who is the current champion, which I don't like to see him as a champion. I mean, he has a great gimmick as an heel, yes, that's true. But I think he should be used as a wrecking ball. Like, comes down to the ring, he beats people down, he breaks them, and he just goes up to the ramp, says a few words, and yeah, that's cool and all, but for me, in my opinion, and this is only my opinion, uh, it doesn't show me championship material unless he's doing what I said, by becoming a wrecking ball and going to the ring and breaking them instead of being. I think Neville is more a heel that goes in than a heel that runs out. And Austin Aries has come recently to WWE, and he has great charisma. I mean, I think WWE might try to have a run with Austin Aries as cruiserweight champion. So the last match of the pay-per-view, I mean the pre-show. Yes, the pre-show. It's the 2017 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. It's a 30-man battle royal for the trophy. So a lot of people say that Braun Strowman might win it, but I don't know. It's too obvious. I mean, look, we have Finn Balor that it's not injured anymore. Has been wrestling. Um, I mean, Finn Balor was the Universal Champion. He never lost the title, same as Naomi. Maybe he's coming back in the Battle Royal to surprise everyone and win it. I'm guessing Finn Balor might come and steal a show in that match. Um, so now let's go to the main show. Let's talk about the WrestleMania material kind of matches. So let's start with Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. So, I mean, look, if Randy Orton wins it, what is he going to do? I mean, you don't have material to go with. But if you go with Bray Wyatt, you can join him in you can put him in a feud with Luke Harper. That sets off a feud between the Wyatts. Like it already started, I know, but it can develop a little bit more. I mean, you can join Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt, have a match, then Eric Rowan, for example, returns and tries to bring them back together and all. I think they have more material with Bray Wyatt to go as a champion than with Randy Orton. If Randy Orton wins, who is he going to feud against? I mean, and unless they create a new storyline, I don't think Randy Orton should win the title. So I'm going with Bray Wyatt. Next, let's go to Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. This is a singles match for the WWE Universal Championship. Uh, I mean, Goldberg, I don't think his contract. Um, I mean, I think his contract ends at WrestleMania. I think his last match in his contract is at WrestleMania. So of course his contract won't end with him as a champion. So I mean, I gotta go with Brock Lesnar in this one. So that one was easy. Then we have The Undertaker versus Roman Reigns singles match. Look, I know Roman Reigns is hated, but hear me out. Roman can improve. Okay, he can win the crowd. Give him time, and I think this is a risky thing for WWE to put him against Undertaker because there are rumors that this is the last WrestleMania that Undertaker is in. So if Roman wins, that means Roman Reigns kinda retired him, and that will only bring more hate to him. And if the Undertaker wins, the Undertaker will disappear after WrestleMania, and Roman Reigns will be like, "Wow, he kicked my ass and then went away." So I think it's going to be Roman Reigns winning, but people will boo him like always. So Roman. So next we have Seth Rollins versus Triple H. I mean, this one is an hard one because I mean you have Seth Rollins versus Triple H, but Triple H has a new stable, so that stable includes Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe. Um, Seth Rollins will have to be resilient if he wants to win because Triple H will have his stable by his side. Most likely they will intervene in the match, maybe causing Seth to lose, or maybe someone coming to the aid of Seth Rollins. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It's pushing it a little bit, or if I said that maybe Roman and Dean were coming to help Seth, but I mean, I would like to see that. Shield was the best thing in years, but I mean, I think Seth will win. I don't think it will be all by itself, but I think he will win with help of somebody. I think somebody will help him in that match because, like I said, Triple H's stable will come in and someone will come to the aid of Seth Rollins, and that will cause him to win. Uh, then we have Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles. Look, this match does nothing for AJ Styles. Does nothing for Shane. The only thing that this match will have for us as spectators will be an amazing jump, or maybe two or three, because let's face it, it's for freaking AJ Styles and the stupid, crazy motherfucker Shane McMahon. Look, supposedly WrestleMania will have a roller coaster. So I mean, I can almost imagine Shane McMahon jumping off of it. So, or Shane and AJ Styles fighting in the roller coaster. So I mean, I'm going with AJ because it doesn't do anything for Shane, and like I said, it doesn't do anything for AJ as well. But it does more for AJ than it does for Shane. So I'm going with Shane, with AJ. I mean, to win this match. So next up we have Bailey, who is the current champion, versus Charlotte versus Sasha versus Nia. So this is a fatal four way, which means weapons are legal. So I think that's the way to bring Nia Jax down. But I mean, Bailey will retain, and I'll explain why. Charlotte is a great wrestler. Okay, she has been a heel for a long time. I think after WrestleMania she will start becoming face and feud against Nia Jax. And this is because I think Bailey will retain, and after she retains, Sasha Banks turns heel and turns on on Bailey. I mean, Bailey and Sasha bring the best out of each other. They have great matches together in NXT. If you want to watch, you will just look for it. They have great matches, and this would be a genius idea by WWE if they put Bailey and Sasha feuding with Sasha as an heel, which she's a great heel, by the way, and Bailey as a face, and after WrestleMania, feuding. So next up, we have Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. I mean, I gotta go with Kevin Owens. I mean, he has the Destroyer by his side. He has Samoa Joe by his side. Chris Jericho has no one for now. So, and let's be honest, Kevin Owens is it was the Universal Champion. Chris Jericho was the United States Champion. I mean, you look at that and you think, okay, Kevin Owens is better. I mean, from a booking standpoint, I would go with Kevin Owens because Chris Jericho as a United States Champion hasn't done anything of relevance. So Kevin Owens for this match. So John Cena, Nikki Bella versus The Miz and Maryse. I don't know what to say about this. They have really good promos for this feud. It's really great. The Miz is a great talker. John Cena gave a one hell of a promo too. But I don't know. Mixed matches, maybe it will be good. I don't know. Maybe. But if I have to choose Miz and Maryse, just because they have been doing a great job as a heel, both of them as heels, they have been doing a great job and they should win. But I mean, of course, it's WrestleMania, so the odds are on John Cena. So, but I think the Miz and Maryse might win this one. So next up we have Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin for the Intercontinental Championship. This one, I don't know. Baron Corbin, I think it will be Baron Corbin, just because Dean Ambrose did nothing with a belt. So I would rather see him as the lunatic that he was, instead of the Intercontinental Champion, just because. I mean, I liked him the way he was when he was feuding with Seth Rollins. The crazy whack job that goes up to your face, spits in your face, and then turns around and goes away. That kind of Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose that I have the title, I don't give a shit. I don't want to see that. And Baron Corbin deserves a good run in the WWE. He deserves it. And last up, we have the Raw Tag Team titles. So the Raw Tag Team titles will be Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Cesaro and Sheamus. So let's see. You have Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. They won't win because I mean, I have to believe this will happen and I want this to happen. I want Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson to go to the same brand as Roman and Dean. Because if they are they are on the same brand, they can feud against each other, and especially if AJ and Seth were in the same brand, I would like to see a feud between AJ and Seth Rollins because for me it's a dream match. And then Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows feuding against Roman and Dean. And then at Survivor Series, for example, we could have Shield versus the Club, maybe. And I think Cesaro and Sheamus won't win because they had a little bit of momentum, but they lost it already, so not really. But we still have Enzo and Big Cass. I mean, Enzo and Big Cass might win, not entirely sure, but for now is the ones I'm going to go with. Enzo Amore and Big Cass because Enzo is a god on the mic, and Big Cass is like the monster of the team. So I mean, I think Enzo and Big Cass might win. I think that's what's going to happen in WrestleMania. If you think different, let me know in the comments down below. Give a thumbs up in this video. Subscribe if you want to see more of this. Go to our Facebook page and drop a like if you don't mind. And see you soon.